Hello, everyone. I haven't posted a commentary in a while, but I wanted to make a quick update because this is a pretty excited patch, at least for me. Thea finally got a buff. She got her first buff ever in her almost 3 years since release now, so that's pretty awesome. They buffed both her side sig and D sig on Lance. They said because forcing damage wasn't being rewarded with overall risk, which I completely agree with Lance side sig. At the very minimum, Lance side sig was like one of the most punishable. I believe it's the most punishable sig other than D sig on boots on Thea, and it just didn't really do anything. Just tickled like 22 damage before it's nothing. So she got a little bit of a buff there with damage, and then she got force buff as well. If you don't know, variable and fixed here. Variable means if depending on your opponent's HP, your stat line and their stat line, so like if I have high attack and they have low defense, stuff like that, they're going to go further. Fix is just their guarantee go that far. Think of like your D-light on hammer. Like they specifically go in a specific spot every single time. That's what those are. And then D-sig on Lance got a force buff as well, which is very nice. It's actually 4 variable, which is a pretty big deal. It's like you kill like 10 damage earlier, which is insane. And yeah, I haven't been playing the game like at all in like a month and a half. I came back because, well, one, I'm just going to come back to this game eventually anyways, but also this patch kind of gave me a little bit of hope to play ranked ones. And got 2,500 without doing 100 wins, which I haven't done it in a very long time. I'm not going to play any ones right now, though. I'm going to just go into replays because that's what I feel like doing. And yeah, I'll talk about like kind of how this changes some things. I'm going to actually go to a specific game I know does show this off, which is this Zinker game. If you don't know who Zinker is, he is... I have hitboxes on. See, Zinker is the Kochi main, but also the sword guy. Like, he is the sword. If you can think of anything. Got a really good gimmick there. He overextended, punished it. Perfect. But yeah, he's the sword guy. Boomie called him the blade. So therefore, that's him. He's the guy now. I already got 2 games, like 5 seconds in the game. Pretty good start. But the reason I want to show this game specifically was because of this last stock. I got a pretty early KO. Not like compared to other legends, but with D-sig on Lance, which wouldn't have killed before. I kind of wanted to show that off. But it's a pretty important change for Thea. Because by far well, there's 2 bad things with Thea, right? One, your kill efficiency is terrible and your defense is terrible, right? So you are dying early and you're killing late, which is pretty bad. Having boots doesn't help with that either, because boots is a very low damage per hit weapon, as well as a low damage per dodge, right? Because like side light on stage gives dodge back or grounded dodge back no matter what. Your dodge reads that you can get involve 3 hits at the maximum, and then everything else is not guaranteed afterwards, and you die if you overextend. Sorry, I'm going to pause that thought real quick, just for this though. This D-sig right here would have probably stopped right now. Or not right now, sorry, that like at the edge of the screen where my mouse is, not like beyond it, or at the kill box. And this last D-sig just wouldn't have killed, right? I know that's crazy to say, he was 160 at the end of it, but it wouldn't have killed, which is just super nice. I don't know any other games off the top of my head that like showcase that super well. I'm gonna play this game. I don't know exactly which this is. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna play that game. That looks like a bit of a stomp. I think I'm just gonna go to old games because I can't find too many. Do this one. Rupture game, I guess. Rupture also came out. I obviously beyond broken as a legend, right? If I was a mentally sane individual, I would be maining the character. But I am instead a Thea player that is stupid, so I'm not. Rupture is very broken though. It's best stat line in the game, in my opinion. Right? There's no weaknesses, is why when I say that. Right? The other contentions is like Ulgrim. His stat line is like why one of the reasons why he's so used in twos, right? It's because his stat line is so good. Onyx, those kind of characters that you can think of, but this is a really good character. And the SIGs are also very good. Not that one though. Don't use that D-SIG. It's like one of the worst SIGs in the game. But my win rate against the character has been good. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because I focus a little bit more. Maybe against the characters because it requires more focus. To be frank. But the other reason is I just am playing boots pretty well into it, which makes 0 sense because boots into guitars is like one of the worst matchups for boots. I don't know, I just feel like I had a stroke there. Whatever. It's one of the worst matchups for boots for quite a few reasons that I'm not going to get into right now. And then Lance and Event Lance is just like a 50-50, but he gets more damage per hit, right? So, but I've been doing great, so I'll take it. I honestly don't remember this game whatsoever. I think he dies in a second though. Nair. I get red. Somehow don't die. That would explain it. Yeah, if you guys wonder how to play against this new character, I can't tell you how to do it for guitars because it's just you just play it like any other guitar legend, the matchup. But I will say I'll do this game. I'm pretty sure this is a little sloppy, and it is a little slow. I'm pretty sure I was pretty passive against this player. But I'll show it off anyways. He's 2650 right now, I believe. This was very late at night. It's my like first ranked game of the night too. It was like kind of not the greatest time to go against him. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh, Rupture. I can't say how to play against his guitars because, again, just play it like any other guitar legend. His Lance, though, is pretty clear on what you should be doing. There is a very big dead zone, one with Lance in general, but also with Rupture specifically. He has no SIG or rounded option that can focus on the upper diagonal, so like the 45-degree angle like above you. He has nothing for that. So staying in those areas is really going to help you against that matchup. Everything else, there's just no dead zones anywhere else, right? Right above you, his end sig reaches like 20 million feet up in the air, and his side sig reaches halfway across the stage. But those two, yeah, the Lance, that's my biggest tip. This game though, I have no idea what's going on. I just remember it's a slow burner. I believe because of both of us. I think right now he's being a little bit more passive, but later into the game I'm more passive, which is fine. traditionally I'm not a very passive player, right? Like I play Thea. Most Thea players are pretty aggressive. But oh, misinput. Do I die from that? Yeah. But it's fine being passive, right? It's a fighting game at the end of the day. I'm definitely not dead there, apparently. And you should always use the strategy that either you have the most fun with, or that is the most optimal to your current situation. I swear this was a close game. He might have, I think he owned me on gauntlets once I die here, if I remember correctly. Which seems to happen a lot for some reason. It's like my, oh, I kept on dodging down. That's what it is. Yeah, I kept on reading my dodge down, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, for some reason, I've been against several 2650 plus this season that play gauntlets, and this happens like every time where I get a huge lead and then I just get hard red and just can't find anything. My second stock, and then I'm okay again on my last stock, but it's at the end of the day, it's even again, so kind of throw away a lead. I think that happens, one, because I'm playing boots and gaunts, so like that matchup in general, I feel like gaunt players are a little bit more comfortable with at the minimum, because they play such familiar matchups to that all the time. But boots doesn't have that as much. I don't know, maybe I'm stretching with that, but that's how I feel like it anyways. Yeah, red dodged down again. I could have definitely killed him there actually, but I didn't look the right way. I'm expecting him to jump there just because he's jumped quite a few times. Like I mean, he's already been pretty passive. He's floating, so I'm guessing that's the reason why I was thinking that. I really don't know how this game ends at all, though. Other than I win, obviously. Definitely a bit of a snooze fest a little bit, though. I dodged down like a fool. I'm pretty confident at this point, if I hit him on the left side of the stage with a D-Sig, he'll die. That would have killed him as well. Oh, I should have definitely died there. Okay. Well. That's not how I thought that would go. To be fair, he should have died earlier than that, like right here. I wonder where this match is at. It's hitbox. I'm guessing it just didn't become active. Yeah. If I didn't stall, it would have hit. I'm gonna do a minimum one more, maybe two. Nothing there. Let's go back to where I know games are. Haven't done that one. Sure, do a Moss game, even though this map is atrocious.
3, 2,
oh, I actually do remember this map, or this game. I almost lost, actually, because of the map. I still have this on my bed. And you'll see why. I think it's the second stock that happened. I didn't kill at like, I believe 170 with an N-Sig. And then I died because of it. And it is what it is. I still won. So. I really hope this gets taken out of the map pool though. Because right now, I definitely could have hit that if I didn't even need a dash, if I just held side sig there. And I die here from a pogo. But this map is just not fun for anyone, right? The kill boxes are so wide. And I believe the only reason it really even exists in the map pool is promotional reasons. Because, hey, here's a Star Wars map. There's just no plus sides to this map other than that. For Brawlhalla, I feel like. There's nothing. It's just bad. Anyways. Give me APOC. Which is already bad enough for big maps. You'll see in a second, though. getting to the health range where I could kill him on... I could kill him on any other map with a side stick now, I'm pretty sure. Whoa. But now I'm kind of playing like an idiot. End sig right here? Or not? Where's the end sig come out? Am I mistaken? Is this not the game? Okay. I should have also died there, I guess. Didn't look at that. Okay, that would have killed on any other map too. 182 right now. 193. It's a recovery, I remember now. 210 recovery didn't kill. On a 4 defense legend, and I am 5 attack. So that's cool. Oh, I didn't have the UI. It happens though. That was a good interaction for me, to say the least. Matchup is also bad for Thea, right? Because every single one of Dust's weapons, at minimum, counters at least one of my weapons, right? Spear is good into both boots and lance, in my opinion. Lance is obviously duh, but boots is my opinion kind of thing. And orb is really good into lance as well. So. Well, obviously I'm starting to run away with this. What am I doing? Am I ever trying? Okay. Oh, I did actually want to talk about this. I've started doing this more. As like kind of a why not. If your opponent doesn't have a dodge, this is like guaranteed. It's like slight charge NSIG. And at later HPs, like it's 122 because they're already at the side, it's going to kill. It's a really good option. I've been liking using it very recently, like the last like few days I've been doing that, which I'm happy about. And this will be the last game. I'm only doing wins, I'm realizing. But it's my channel, so I don't care. I shouldn't have dashed for the end light. It's another matchup that's a little... It's not bad, but it's just terrifying at like all times. Like going off stage against an Asuri is just like... I don't know if there's a more terrifying legend, to be honest, off stage. And I know there's Mordex in the game. I'm still saying that with confidence. That was the most delayed reaction ever from me. And a misinput. I can't tell if I'm like trolling sometimes in these games, or like what, like you know what I mean. Like if I was coaching myself, I would be like, "Are you mentally okay?" I don't know. Maybe I should stop, using 6 for no reason. Oh, I know for a fact I was going to slide charge off of it again. Oh my god. There we go. I definitely keep... I was about to say I definitely keep the lance here because that's the better matchup, but I threw it away the opposite side of the map. So I guess not. What am I watching? This guy hasn't grabbed a weapon yet, which is fine, I guess. I didn't really know why. Okay, you know what? Watching my own replays is funnier than what's going on. It might be better than actually playing the game. Because in hindsight, like this is the stupidest thing I've watched in a while. Oh, I also didn't talk about... I don't know if I'm doing a patch notes review. I don't think I will. I don't think I've ever done a patch notes review. I definitely haven't. But Lance also got a buff, and the hitbox of Sidelight, which is actually a really, really good change out of everything they could have done. Sidelight on Lance, like individually as a move, was one of the worst moves in the game. It's been a pretty big issue with the weapon, so increasing that is pretty awesome. And then they nerfed the exhausted recovery, but I'm not a person to do that. I think that's a little cringe. Yeah, Esuri, I know I'm already in the lead, but I know at this point in the game that the only way I'll lose is if I go off stage, so I'm not. Actually, I don't trust myself. I might do it still. Oh, I feel like I'm gearing up for it. No. Okay, I'm being an intelligent man. I know I'm tempted by it though. Okay. I think that's gonna be all the games I show off. I'm really happy. My rank keeps on going up. I don't know what's happening in the queue right now, but people are losing, I guess. So, anyways, that's all I got. I'm really happy. I want to keep on playing. I don't know if I'll do a live commentary because, frankly, OBS eats like 30 frames, and at the end of the day, I know it's at 240 hertz monitor, and 30 frames is like, it's still 210. It feels really bad, right? I played on a laptop for a year at 60 hertz. I'm good. I'm gonna take my advantages when I can. So, anyways, I'll see you guys later.